in your pre-shuffle, there's a little bit of spontaneity as far as, you know, wanting to go towards something regardless of the risk. Maybe it's this Ace of Wands because you know it comes with the Star. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands and the Star for Aries. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands and the Star for Aries. Wow. There's Neptune. Really? The major arcana here are just bonkers. Strength, the Hanged Man, the Star, and then the Ace of Wands. I'm a little floored. Fire, water, air. So what's missing here so far is earth. So we're not, I mean, we are talking about being on the fly. We're talking about taking movement. We're talking about actually going towards something. It's going to take you, I mean, generically, it's going to take you strength, but there's something that your perspective on a matter, like what you actually want, is being fulfilled. It's something that you've been looking toward for quite a while, and something that's going to last you quite a while longer. It's like the Strength and the Hangman come up, Aries, which for me is a matter of, especially with the Star and the Ace of Wands, you may be actually getting everything you've ever wanted. And when the Strength pops up with that, honestly, I expect the Five of Swords. Because when we have to be strong with everything that we've always wanted, the fantasy, like, the Hangman is a change in perspective. But the Hangman is also, like, the Hangman is what you've dreamt about. The Hangman is something that has only been kept in the imagination. So when the Strength comes in with it, and you're getting your dream come true, it's a matter of not sabotaging it. Strength with your dream come true is, remember you deserve this. Remember that you've called this into you. Sometimes once we receive everything we've ever wanted, we sabotage it because we don't believe we deserve it, or it's almost, I mean, unbelievable really is the whole theme of that. So we're going to try to figure out what this is, whether you have to go to it, whether it has to come to you, and how we keep from sabotaging it. I mean, look at the... What dropped? The Strength dropped. Look at that. I mean, this is a brand new beginning. That's a beautiful start to your read, okay? So, how does Aries follow through and get the Ace of Wands? There's our first Earth. What else? Any action to take? Wow! Aries, seriously. Oh, so what to do to get your Ace of Wands is, it's a matter of independence. Okay, it's a matter of independence when it comes to knowing what you want and not having anybody else intrude and tell you that this thing would be better than what you want. Because you know, and this is where our Earth pops up, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, that what you want and what you're working for is actually keeping you grounded. It's what's keeping you grounded, this fantasy coming true. How interesting. And then right on top of the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles popped out. Wow. So you are I mean, there's such amazing progress here. So you're going from this independent, I know what I want, I'm going to earn my own in a way that I want because it's what feels best for me. And it's what I've always wanted, to the Ten of Pentacles, where everything comes to fruition. I mean, your money is abundant, your family is abundant, your soul feels fed, and it's this cycle that you've completed. Um, moving on to the next in that Ace of Wands. I like that energy. The Queen of Swords popped up with it. I really like that energy. Something may have come as a surprise to you recently. That may have propelled something forward a little bit. It looks like there might have been, there's no pain popping out here, but there was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, yeah. Walking away, I mean, walking away from what hasn't served you recently, which looks like is dwelling on the end of a physical situation that was painful for you so that you can have this Ace of Wands. There's something, I mean, and more wands. I mean, we're talking about your work is what we're talking about here. And you may be dealing with an Aquarius, because I've got a Queen of Swords and the Star here if we're talking about signs. Okay. I've also got Virgo, heavy in the Pentacles. And it looks like something's being offered to you. So someone may be coming in here soon. Again, time is fluid. Read the description. All that stuff's down there. But it feels like me once you get into this good spot, once you get into this 10 of Pentacles, and you embrace that strength that allows you to accept that you actually deserve this fantasy that you've always wanted. It looks like something is going to come in, like actually physically, and it's a feminine energy. There's a feminine energy that appears, and it's they bring in new communication, okay? And there's that Five of Swords. So when I'm talking about bringing in the communication, this is what I'm talking about. There's a receptive energy when it comes to information that is coming in. The Three of Wands is other parties, other energies coming towards you actually physically. And the Queen of Swords herself is, she's powerful up here. She's powerful through here. She is not going to be fucked with. And whether that's you or for some of you, it's you, even though you're Aries. For some of you, this is you. For some of you, this is somebody else. But there's a communication that's coming in. And it looks like that communication is something that you actually may say no thank you to. Communication, yeah. And as I say, something you may say no thank you to, like the communication in the Six of Swords comes out. And it just may feel, whatever is coming in here just may add too many burdens to what you've already got going on. Like, what you've got going on is best case scenario for you, okay? Best case scenario. And when that happens, sometimes people come in and they want to dim your sunlight. How's that? And we don't need that to happen. So there's the Five of Swords that I was talking about. So we've got the Prince of Pentacles and we've got the Five of Swords that have come out when we're talking about this information that's coming in, okay? So the Strength card being here is you holding on to what you've always wanted, and not in a possessive, like squeeze it so hard that it's going to break kind of way, but just simply being secure in what you know is your truth and what you want physically. This is like what you want to do, what you want to receive, how you actually want to live your life. We're not really talking about, we're not talking about your love life here. We're talking about building something. Okay, 11:47 on the time. 4 and 7 is 11. So we're talking about 11:11. You trust what you know. You trust everything that you've built so far that has brought you to this place of absolute fantasy. Now, it's come in slow. Things have come in very slowly, and that is where we sort of, this pair of cards right here has two meanings specifically in your reading, and some of you're going to take both of these meanings, okay? It's coming so slow that some of you are almost at the self-sabotage point of being like, oh, it's just taken too long. Maybe this isn't the fantasy that I want. It is. You can feel it. You need to trust your instincts. You can feel it, okay? Don't let somebody come in to convince you that your heart's desire is not your heart's desire, because you are the only one who knows that that's the truth. And then the second meaning for this pair of cards with this Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands here is that somebody may actually be presenting something to you. It's small, it's slow, but that thing that they're presenting, again, with the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords and the walking away from something, it may be something that they're presenting as a wrench, as a test for you to say, oh, well, I'm going to give you this thing, okay? So you're working on whatever project it is, and then someone comes in with this tiny little token right there to say, well, actually, I've got an offer for you. So instead of continuing this path that you know is your heart's desire, I've got actually a small coin to offer you over here. It's over here. Why don't you come and get it? Be very careful that this offer, okay, accepting the offer of the small coin that's been so slow to come in. Maybe it's something that you've been waiting for, and then you took your own route, and then they come back and say, oh, by the way, yeah, you can have this. I've already established what I want. I've changed my mind about whatever it is, this piddly little coin that you've come to offer me. I've changed my mind about that. What I actually want is already mine. It's already mine. Aries, best and highest good. Aries, best and highest good. So your path is to stay steady for this fantasy of yours, for this Ten of Pentacles, this Star, this Ace of Wands. The idea is to put on blinders to the people who are now coming in when it's too late to say, oh yeah, I think I want to work with you. Oh yeah, I've got something to offer you. You've done way better for yourself than they ever could have given you at this point. You see it. You see it, don't you, Aries? So that's the whole idea. Now we got 15 on the time. This is about the new beginning, the changes that you have made, with 1 + 5 being 6. The 6s are where you re-embrace your own strength. You've gone through a change, and now you're at a point where you've gathered everything around you to say, well, I don't want that. I do want this. This is my balance. This is where I'm reestablishing things so that I can actually go, whew, like I'm getting like straight down the path. I'm ready to hit it. I'm ready to go. No matter the communication that comes in, listen to people, communicate with them. Always make the decisions for your best and highest good from a place of authentic love. Don't let somebody come in and distract you with something shiny from what you already know to be true. Yeah. More pentacles. More pentacles. Someone's going to come in with some communication that you think kind of throws things up in the air, but you already know the truth at this point. And I've got a bunch of 3s. So there is another energy here. You are starting to actually collaborate with others in this fantasy journey of yours. So what's important here, Aries, is that you are remaining steadfast in what you want and choosing very carefully who and what you're bringing into this wonderful new beginning that you've established. Your best and highest good does include other energies. but you're going to choose them carefully. Ooh. And maybe it'll be hidden from you. Maybe you can't see the choice right now. Maybe it'll be hidden from you. Your pentacles are off the charts. Your pentacles are off the charts here. And there are some things you just want to keep to yourself at this time, so other people don't try to fuck up a good thing. I hope you have a wonderful October. Thank you for being here.